Amplitude modulation, or AM, is a technique where the amplitude of a high-frequency carrier wave is varied in proportion to the instantaneous amplitude of a message signal. This allows us to transmit low-frequency information like audio using high-frequency electromagnetic waves that can travel long distances efficiently. Let's first look at our carrier wave. This is a high-frequency sinusoidal signal with constant amplitude and frequency. Next, we have our message signal. This is the information we want to transmit, typically at a much lower frequency than the carrier. When we apply amplitude modulation, the carrier's amplitude varies in proportion to the message signal, resulting in this modulated waveform. The envelope of the modulated signal corresponds to the message signal. This envelope contains the information we want to transmit. The mathematical representation of an AM signal is given by this formula. We have the carrier amplitude A sub c multiplied by 1 plus the modulation index mu times the message signal m of t, all multiplied by the cosine of 2 pi times the carrier frequency times t. The modulation index, represented by mu, determines the extent to which the carrier amplitude varies. For normal AM, mu should be between 0 and 1. Here's a comparison of normal AM with a modulation index of 0.5 and overmodulation with an index of 1.5. When overmodulation occurs, the envelope crosses the time axis, causing signal distortion and interference in the demodulation process. In the frequency domain, an AM signal consists of a carrier frequency and 2 sidebands. The bandwidth of an AM signal equals twice the highest frequency in the message signal. This is because the information is contained in both the upper and lower sidebands. To summarize, in amplitude modulation, the carrier's amplitude varies with the message signal. The modulation index should be between 0 and 1 for normal AM. Overmodulation causes distortion, and the bandwidth equals twice the highest frequency in the message signal.